Hey fellow gamers, today we're diving into the world of xDefiant, covering how to play xDefiant, its weapons, review, is it worth playing, release date. Before we dive into the heart of this video, we wanted to take a quick moment to ask for your support. If you find the content valuable or entertaining, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and ringing that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest gaming content. Alright, let's jump right into the main event. Enjoy the video. The official release date of XDefiant is summer 2023. However, Ubisoft has not yet announced a specific release date for the game. In a recent tweet, Ubisoft said that XDefiant is still set for summer and that the team is working hard to bring you the best possible experience. Based on this information, it is likely that XDefiant will be released in August or September 2023. However, it is also possible that the game could be released earlier or later than this time frame. How to play xDefiant. Choose your faction wisely. Each faction in XDefiant has its own unique abilities and playstyles. The Wolves are a close-quarters combat faction that excel in flanking and taking down enemies quickly. The Sentinels are a ranged combat faction that excel in holding choke points and providing support to their teammates. The Outcasts are a versatile faction that excel in both close quarters and ranged combat. The Echelon are a stealthy faction that excel in flanking and taking down enemies from behind. When choosing a faction, it is important to consider your own playstyle and preferences. If you are a fan of close quarters combat, then the Wolves might be a good choice for you. If you prefer to fight from a distance, then the Sentinels might be a better fit. If you want a versatile faction that can do it all, then the Outcasts might be the best choice for you. And if you want a stealthy faction that can take down enemies from behind, then the Echelon might be the perfect faction for you. It is also important to consider the different maps in XDefiant when choosing a faction. Some maps are better suited for close quarters combat, while others are better suited for ranged combat. So, if you are playing on a map that is better suited for your chosen faction, you will have a much better chance of winning. Choose your loadout. You can choose from a variety of weapons, abilities, and perks to create your own unique loadout. When choosing your weapons, it is important to consider the different maps and game modes. For example, if you are playing on a close quarters map, then you might want to choose a shotgun or submachine gun. If you are playing on a ranged map, then you might want to choose an assault rifle or sniper rifle. You can also choose from a variety of abilities and perks. Abilities can give you a variety of different bonuses, such as increased movement speed, increased damage, or the ability to see enemies through walls. Perks can give you a variety of different passive bonuses, such as increased health, increased armor, or the ability to reload your weapons faster. Join a match. You can join a public match or create a private match with your friends. When joining a public match, you will be matched with other players of a similar skill level. When creating a private match, you can choose the map, game mode, and player count. Play the objective. The objective of the match will vary depending on the game mode. In some modes, you will need to capture and hold control points. In other modes, you will need to escort a package or eliminate the enemy team. It is important to play the objective in order to win the match. If you are not playing the objective, then you are not helping your team and you are more likely to lose. Communicate with your team. Communication is key to success in XDefiant. Let your teammates know where the enemies are, what you are doing, and what you need help with. You can communicate with your teammates using the in-game voice chat or the in-game chat. It is important to communicate with your teammates in order to coordinate your attacks and defend your objectives. Have fun. XDefiant is a fast-paced and exciting game, so make sure to have fun. Don't take it too seriously and just enjoy the experience. If you are not having fun, then you are less likely to play the game and you are more likely to get frustrated. So, relax, have fun, and enjoy the game. Use cover to your advantage. Cover can be anything that can protect you from enemy fire. This can include walls, pillars, cars, and even your own teammates. When you are in cover, you are much less likely to be hit by enemy fire. It is important to use cover whenever possible. This will give you a strategic advantage and help you stay alive longer. Be aware of your surroundings. It is important to be aware of your surroundings at all times. This means knowing where the enemies are, where your teammates are, and where the objectives are. If you are not aware of your surroundings, you are more likely to be caught off guard by the enemy. This can lead to your death or the loss of the objective. Don't be afraid to retreat. If you are outnumbered or outgunned, don't be afraid to retreat. There is no shame in running away to fight another day. Retreating can give you time to regroup with your teammates or find a better position. It can also help you avoid taking unnecessary damage. Use your abilities wisely. Each faction in XDefiant has 3 abilities: a passive ability, an activated ability, and an ultra ability. These abilities can be very powerful, but they need to be used wisely. Don't waste your abilities on small enemies or when you are in a bad position. Save your abilities for when they can make a real difference in the battle. By following these tips, you can improve your chances of success in XDefiant. XDefiant weapons. XDefiant features a variety of weapons to choose from, each with its own unique stats and playstyle. Here is a breakdown of the different weapon types. Assault rifles. Assault rifles are versatile weapons that are effective at both close range and medium range combat. They have a high rate of fire and magazine capacity, making them ideal for sustained fire. Submachine guns. Submachine guns are close-range weapons that excel in flanking and taking down enemies quickly. They have a high rate of fire and low recoil, making them easy to control in close quarters. Shotguns. Shotguns are powerful weapons that are effective at close range. They have a high damage output, but they have a short range and low magazine capacity. Light machine guns. Light machine guns are powerful weapons that are effective at medium to long range. They have a high rate of fire and magazine capacity, making them ideal for sustained fire. However, they have high recoil and slow movement speed. Marksman rifles. Marksman rifles are accurate weapons that are effective at medium to long range. They have a high damage output and low recoil, making them ideal for precision shots. However, they have a slow rate of fire and low magazine capacity. Sniper rifles. Sniper rifles are the most powerful weapons in XDefiant. They have a high damage output and long range, making them ideal for taking down enemies from afar. However, they have a slow rate of fire and low magazine capacity. Pistols. Pistols are sidearms that are effective at close range. They have a high rate of fire and low recoil, making them ideal for self-defense. However, they have a low damage output and low magazine capacity. Experiment with different weapons and attachments to find what works best for your playstyle. XDefiant Review. XDefiant is a free-to-play, first-person shooter developed by Ubisoft. The game is set in a near-future world where the world is divided into 4 factions: the Wolves, the Sentinels, the Outcasts, and the Echelon. Each faction has its own unique abilities and playstyles. The game features a variety of game modes, including Escort. One team must escort a package to a designated location while the other team tries to stop them. Zone Control. Teams compete to control a series of zones on the map. Domination. Teams compete to capture and hold 3 control points on the map. Occupy. Teams compete to occupy a designated area on the map for a set amount of time. Hot Shot. A team-based mode where players must collect and hold onto a hot potato-like object for as long as possible. XDefiant is a fast-paced and action-packed game that is sure to appeal to fans of first-person shooters. The game features a variety of weapons, abilities, and game modes to keep players engaged. Here are some of the pros of XDefiant. Pros: free-to-play, variety of game modes, unique factions with their own abilities and playstyles, fast-paced and action-packed gameplay, cross-platform play. XDefiant, is it worth playing? Whether or not XDefiant is worth playing depends on your personal preferences. If you are a fan of first-person shooters, then XDefiant is a solid option that is sure to provide you with hours of entertainment. The game features a variety of content to keep players engaged, and it is free to play, so there is no risk in trying it out. Here are some things to consider when deciding if XDefiant is worth playing for you. Do you enjoy first-person shooters? If you do, then XDefiant is a good option for you. The game features fast-paced and action-packed gameplay that is sure to appeal to fans of the genre. Are you looking for a free-to-play game? If so, then XDefiant is a great option. The game is free to download and play, so there is no risk in trying it out. Do you enjoy playing with friends? If so, then XDefiant is a great option. The game features cross-platform play, so you can play with friends regardless of what platform they are on. If you are interested in the game, I recommend downloading it and trying it out for yourself. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe.